All right, everybody, let's go over this. This is the ES, and we'll just take a look at the bar chart, then I'll go over the tape reading chart. The bar chart clearly shows accumulation followed by this breakout, leading to a change of behavior. So it went from this low, which was a lower low, finding demand at the lows, taking out the highs with a break, and having fall through on heavy volume and big waves, big price distance. It's the biggest in 34 waves with the most volume in 8 waves, up waves, right? Biggest in 34 up waves with the most volume in 8 up waves. Now you can very clearly see the breakout and all that. So there's your base, that's your break, base, break, and then it pulls back, giving a wonderful test, offering the entry opportunity against this demand zone, or after the reversal from the demand zone. And then the price goes higher. Where did it go? It went to the overnight high. That's where it went. All right, now from more of a tape reading perspective, I'll explain what's going on. The price was going here, 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 and then finally here. And what you notice immediately over here is that the volumes increased, but the distance decreased. The volume increased, but the distance decreased. What does that mean? It satisfies effort. The other thing you notice is it's a high volume print with no follow through. So in this column, so what does that mean? That means bag holding. What is bag holding? It's just a form of accumulation. Everyone's selling into it, but it doesn't make a lot of price progress because there's buyers that are buying whatever everyone's selling. So we have the condition of effort and no fall through. And then, either or is good enough. And after that, you have your ease of movement. So you have your ease of movement, you have effort, high volume, no fall through, followed by ease of movement, indicating that direction is most likely to go higher because it's easier to go higher. That's why it's ease of movement. And you can see that on the wave chart with a big wave, biggest in 34 waves, biggest volume in 8 up waves. And then the price just keeps on going up until you had this some seller here at the overnight high, and after that it falls back. So this is the accumulation. Box. This is your accumulation. All right. Now, in terms of effort reward, I'm not really sure. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the extreme. What is it called? The conservative. The conservative effort. What is it? Conservative cause. There's only 6 boxes, but this is the right way. This is the LPS. That would be. Where is it? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll get the effect. Holy shit. It actually, yeah, that's surprising that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 went to the exact estimated potential. I don't know. That is weird. All right, but that's the way you do it, because this is accumulation. We know it's accumulation. It's very obvious because the volume prints here at this level, they're very telling. I didn't use this area because there's no high volume prints there. I'm only using this area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because there's high volume prints there, so that's accumulation. And it yielded the reward. Even though I don't really use this method, it may be helpful. Somewhere around here. This was the distribution. So I mean, it is yielding the effect. Anyway, let's just take a look at the NQ. NQ gave the signal before ES. It was right here. Right here. This was 1.8 times average up volume, and this bar was really big. That bar from the lows is the biggest in 27 bars. 27 bars. Biggest in 27 green bars right here. So that means someone's buying from the lows and continued buying, and it was 1.8 times average up volume. The waves and the volume, in terms of how big it wasn't that great, but in terms of a ratio, it was 1.8 times average up volume, and it had this big green bar over here, and it was coming from a level. And then after that, when it made that higher high, higher low, higher high, confirming the abilities to trend, it had this one nice spring, and then it just went up. When I was actually looking for it to go here, because there was a strong volume level there, along with the overnight highs was also in that same area. All right, that does it. Thank you, everybody.